Hello, my friends. I love that. It gives me a little ding when I'm live. I decided to start like a couple minutes early just because I have to end exactly at 11 o'clock today. Today, we're celebrating Lila's 7th birthday, and we've got a ton of little kids coming over and a couple of my friends from work and my mom and my aunt and my grandma and like all these people coming over. So I figured I'd go ahead and start now and get things going, and then we'll end on time. So let me go ahead and go over to the comments. Let me see. It just takes me a second to get things where they need to be. Let me go to I hope you enjoyed today's show. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. Let's see. We definitely don't want to hear me talking. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed today's show. It was kind of rushed. I had a lot going on this week. I had report cards due, which was kind of crazy. That was a lot to get done. And then I don't even know how I got all those videos up this week. So I'm really glad that it ended up working out and I got it all going. Okay, so I'm still trying to find the video. Hold on a second. I keep forgetting exactly how I get there every week. One thing I noticed that 3 people have commented on already is that I said that Tarte was celebrating their 17th birthday when it's actually Too Faced. I hate when I do things like that because then I get like 50 comments. Hey, you made a mistake. And it's like, I know, you're the 52nd person to tell me I made a mistake. Like, it's cool. Like, it's fine. Tell me if I make a mistake, but it's just like, like when I make mistakes like that. Okay, I'm still looking. Live events. And then I need to go to the comments. How do I get to the comments? Sorry, guys. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay, somebody's commenting here. So let me go. Let's see if I can go here. You'll probably hear me for a second. Yep, okay, yep, there's me. Okay, let me see if people have commented. There's 9 of you here. I can't get to the comments. This is really annoying. Okay. Let's try one more time. Okay. You know what I'm going to have to do? I'm just going to have to look here. Okay, so I'm seeing some things here. I'm not sure if this is refreshing as we go or what. And I don't like this because people are going to start disappearing and I don't want that to happen. Okay, Elizabeth, the very first question is, what's the best drugstore eyeliner pencil? And I will tell you, Elizabeth, I do not use eyeliner pencils very often because they are too smudgy for me. They're too hard to control. When I switched to a pen liner form, it changed my life, girlfriend. It changed my life. So I will not show you my favorite drugstore pencil because I don't have one, but I will show you my favorite drugstore eyeliner, which is the Maybelline Master Precise. This one's starting to bend. I need to get a new one. Hopefully y'all can see me because it seems like it's getting really dark in here. I have no natural light. Here, let me open this and see if that helps. Hold on a second. I know you're looking at my stomach right now. Looking at what's up with my stomach. That's what this chat should be called. All right, let's see how that looks. Hopefully that is a little bit better because I got some natural light in front of me. But anyway, eyeliner. So the reason why I like this is because it's got a very, very fine point. It's very, very pigmented as far as going on in one strip. It's very easy to control. This one, like I said, is kind of drying out a bit. But I'm telling you, for upper lash line, if you've never tried a pen eyeliner, this will change your life. I'm trying to convince a couple of my coworkers to go to this because it's amazing. But yeah, I don't have one for a pencil, like an actual pencil form, because I don't use them. All right. H Razzle Dazzle says Rimmel Scandalize is amazing. I like those, but for my lower lash line, they seem to run on me. I don't know. Tristan Smallwood, the Elf Mineral Eyeliner is good. I've never tried that one. Okay. Let's see. Poetry Chick 1275. Hi, I'm so happy the chat is back. Me too. I hope you had an awesome time at IMATS. I did. I've enjoyed your videos and Instagram posts about it. Thank you. I've really had fun putting them up. I have a lot more. The next one going up for the IMATS stuff is the actual visit to IMATS. Now, I really regret that I didn't go around to the booths and show you the booths and like what I was buying. All I did was like introduce you to people. So there's cars going by, but it is what it is. That's what I recorded. So that's what I have. But I'm bummed that I didn't do more of actual like the shopping at IMATS and the lines. The lines were insane. Okay, so moving on. Razzle Dazzle says, hi, Jen. Hi. Liz Carly says, hi. Sid Ritchie, I just bought my first MAC purchases yesterday. Pro Longwear Foundation, Mineralized Skin Finish, Natural Powder, and Fix Plus Prep and Prime Spray. What are your experiences, your take on these? Okay, so Pro Longwear Foundation, I have not tried. Let me be honest with you. I don't like the way that it looks because when I walk into MAC, I know they're all wearing it, and I don't like the way that looks. I don't like that super full coverage, very flat, full coverage look. I don't need full coverage. Like you can see, I'm not wearing makeup right now, so I don't need full coverage foundation. I don't have, you know, lots of redness or, you know, acne scarring and things like that where I would need a full coverage foundation. So I've never tried it. As far as the Mineralized Skin Finish, I really, really like that a lot. Is it my favorite powder of all time? No. Is it a really good powder? Yes. Fix Plus, I've never bought. The people at my MAC are not very nice, so I don't go in there often. I'm actually surprised I've bought anything from there, just because they're just not nice. They're not like they want to help you. Like they're just really snobby, and I just don't go in there. D Monica 97, happy birthday, Lila. Oh, I'll tell her. She says, I enjoyed your NYC vlog so much. Please do more of them. There will be more. There's next up, like I said, is the being at IMATS and actually being there. The next one after that is the Diva Makeup Queen party that I went to. If you don't know Diva Makeup Queen, she's a YouTube user, well, YouTube beauty guru, or whatever you want to call it, YouTube beauty video creator. And she made her own eyeshadow palette, and she had a release party. So I went to that with a few of my friends, and then I went to the NYX after party. So those two will be in the next video. And then after that, Friday, I've got some crazy stuff that happened. I got kicked out of Sephora. Not kicked out, but they were not happy with me in Sephora. I was trying to film, and they were not happy. Oh, I had a kid walking by me. I was a little confused. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, he yelled at me. It was terrible. It's like, I'm not even looking forward to editing that part because it was so upsetting, like, to me, to have somebody at Sephora yelling at me after I'm a Rouge. I've been a Rouge 2 years in a row. So that's like $2,000 I've spent. And I was at the Rouge event and I got yelled at. And it's like, I spend so much money in the store. I do not deserve to be yelled at. But anyway, that's coming after that one. So they're coming. Let's see. Razzle Dazzle says, happy 7th birthday, Lila. Thank you so much. Marlene. Hi, Marlene. Was wondering if you're doing, she was wondering if we were doing this. Hi from Chicago. Hi to Chicago. Hi from Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania's not far from me. I'm in Maryland. Lauren Matthews, so glad you're back. Never leave again. Oh, Lauren, Australia. Yeah, it's like midnight there, right? We talk about this every week, how it's like the middle of the night there. Let's see. Yodelin Joda. Good morning, Jen, first time here. Yay. I live on the West Coast. Wow, you're up early too. Thank you for being here. Gina HT. Hello, Jen. Happy birthday to Lila from Tennessee. Thank you so much. Yodelin Joda says she's from Canada. Adrian says, oh, hi. I've said hi to you a couple of times. Hello. You're funny. Okay. Zainab says, love from Turkey. Oh, that's so cool. I love having people from other countries. This is so exciting. And Slavica says, oh, I'm losing you because the chat's starting to move. Says, love you, kiss from Serbia. This is so exciting. I love this. Places that I will probably never get to go. And it's just really cool. Okay, great. What's a great drugstore light pink lipstick? I got you, girlfriend. I got you right here. Is this it? No. Hold on, this one. This is my favorite. This is Airy Fairy from Rimmel. And it is amazing. Put it down here. I don't know if you consider that light pink, but this is my favorite nudie pink from the drugstore. It's got kind of a light smell to it, so if smells bother you, you probably won't like this, but I really, really like that a lot. That one's awesome. Let me see if I have any other ones that are like handy. This one's really good. This is Revlon's Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stain in Adore. Look, they're almost the exact same color. That's how interesting I am. Okay. But yeah, those are two that I like a lot. Look, they're almost exactly the same. How weird is that? I'm predictable, I guess. Okay. Flory says, hi, Flory. IMATS is so on her bucket list. You need to. It's fun. I mean, it's not the end all be all, but it is fun. Grady, oh, I found it. You did. She said she left a comment on my other videos saying the comments were disabled. That's okay. I always watch my videos on the iPad so I can carry you around, but the chat doesn't show. Okay, well, that's good to know. Oh, it's up on her iPad now. Yay. Okay. Deanne, I'm going to call you Deanne. Good morning from Ontario. She made it. Had to watch What's Been Makeup first. That's fine, girlfriend. That's fine. I'm glad you're here. Poacher Trick says, ooh, please review the Diva Makeup Queen palette. Okay, I do have it. And you know what? I put a bunch of stuff because Lila's having people over. I put a bunch of stuff up in my attic just to get it out of here. And a lot of that stuff is the stuff that I got. Oh, wait, no. No, I can't open that one. I got two because John got one too. So I got two of them, but I'm not opening that one because I'm probably going to give it away. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a giveaway on my channel for it or if I'm going to give it to a friend. I haven't decided. I've been really bad at sending things out, so I hesitate to give it away just because I'm so bad at sending things out. But yeah, it is a good palette. I am enjoying it. It's not like mind-blowing like craziness, but it is a really good palette, and it's great to support people. Like, I love supporting people rather than companies whenever I can, just to kind of give people a little bit of help, you know, like it takes some time to get a business going. So I would definitely recommend it at this point, but I mean, it's not going to change your life, but it's a nice palette, and it's nice that you can, it's magnetic, so you can take the shades out. But yeah, that's the Diva Makeup Queen palette, if you didn't know, if you came in late. So it is a good palette. Jamie, Jamie Lynn Barton. Hi, Jamie. Jamie's got a really good channel. Click on Jamie Lynn Barton. I'm subscribed to her channel. Good morning. She gave me like a little, it's like a little chicky face. I've never seen that. I don't know if it's supposed to be a smiley face, but it looks like a little chick. Very cute. Liz Carly. Hi, Liz. Lily was good, and I hope you had an awesome time. I'm not sure exactly what that means. Maybe IMATS? I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, Liz. I got a little confused on that one. All right, Shara or Shara. I'm not sure which one. I'm going to say Shara. I've been looking for something to cover my under eye darkness, but everything that covers ends up creasing. I said it with powder, but I feel like the powder accentuates the lines. Any suggestions? All right. Let me see if it's here. I unpacked my bag, so it should be here. This is my favorite concealer. This is the Time Balm by The Balm. I think I talked about this last week, but not everybody can make it every week. But I love this. The reason why I feel like this is not going to crease on you is, number one, it doesn't crease on me. I don't have a whole lot of fine lines under my eyes, but for the little fine lines I do have, I guess you can't really see that. I don't know. But for the little fine lines that I do have, it does not crease. The reason why it doesn't crease, I think, this is my opinion, is that it's not oily. It's got a nice creamy texture to it, which I think makes a big difference. So this is the one that I would recommend for that. And wait till it goes on Haute Look. They should be on Haute Look soon. Very exciting. I love it when the Balm's on Haute Look because it's half off. Stephanie says, good morning from Kansas. Yay! Makes me think of Victoria Donalda whenever I think of anybody from Kansas. All right, Liz Carly, she's from San Diego, California. I've always wanted to there. My mom's been there, my brother's been there, and I've never been there, and I really want to go there. I heard it's amazing. Bradley Walsh says, hi, Jen, love from the UK. Oh, gosh, I want to go back to UK. I was supposed to go to Ireland this summer, but we had to cancel our trip because we're trying to save for a house instead. But I would love to go back to the UK one day. I went to England once, and it was fun. John's coming back from the store, so you're going to hear him come back in. All right, Grady Bird says, anyway, good morning, good morning. Nisi says, I'm so glad you're back. Hi from Tennessee. Late out of church for this. Oh, goodness. I don't want to get you wrong with God. You got to go to church. I don't want to get you wrong with God. John's like, get you wrong with God. Well, but if you're missing church, I don't want to get you in trouble. All right. Sorry about that. All right, Nancy says, have you tried Makeup Revolution?
Hello, what's up in makeup?
Silly. He had to go to the pet store because my tortoise has all that bedding back there and it's getting a little, ooh, and we needed to clean it before the party. So Makeup Revolution. Love their products. You ever heard that they are planning a USA launch? Do you have any scoop? No, I don't know anything about Makeup Revolution. I'm assuming that is a UK brand. I'll have to look that up. No, I don't know anything about that, but I'm going to write that down in my head. I'm going to put it on my phone so I don't forget. Here, that's what we're going to do. We're going to put it in my phone so I remember to look it up. Makeup Revolution. All right. New. Makeup Revolution. Revolution. All right. So I saved it so that I can look it up later. Okay. Yodelin says, have you tried this Too Faced selfie palette? Is it just a gimmick? Okay, I swatched it. You'll see it, me swatching it, and I have to do still images from when I went to Sephora because I got in trouble. But I was not impressed by the, just swatching it. It just, I don't know. I feel like it's probably gimmicky. That's my opinion, not owning it. But my friend Laura over at Mrs. Lynn did a review on it, and she liked it. So I don't know. I'm not buying it. I think it's cute. It's really cute. It's a great idea. I do think it's gimmicky though. But I've never used it, so maybe I just don't understand. All right, LaShawn says it's 10 p.m. in Singapore. Oh, so you're going to stay up till 11 for me, maybe? Hang out with me? All right, Tristan Smallwood says she's from Idaho. What would you recommend for drugstore foundation, and how long have you been YouTubing? Okay, so drugstore foundation, no doubt about it. Well, it depends on what kind of skin you have. If you have dry skin, do not buy this. If you have normal to oily skin, this one right here, this is the Maybelline Fit Me, and this is the matte and poreless. I have the shade 120 Classic Ivory. This is the best drugstore foundation I've ever used. If you like that cream to powder look, love this one. If you are of drier skin, this one is a little bit better, I've heard, for drier skin. This is a L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I've heard this is a little bit better, but I would look for more reviews before you get this, because I'm not sure. The reason why I don't use this quite as much is because it's not as close to my skin tone, so I don't use this one as much, but I like this one. And also, it doesn't mattify quite as much for me as the Maybelline one. And then, yeah, so we're going to go with that as far as drugstore foundation recommendations. How long have I been YouTubing? I started my first YouTube channel in 2006. I had a channel called JenLove37, and that is still up. I don't use it anymore, but it is still up. I did vlogs. I did a pregnancy vlog. I did cooking videos. There's videos of our apartment that we lived in, and let's see what else is on there. Those are the big things that I did on there. I did a competition that was really big back then. That was like a competition between like new YouTubers. That was really big back then. But, you know, just a lot of vloggy kinds of things. And that was called JenLove37. That was 2006 to 2009. And then I started this channel. I guess it'll be 3 years in October is how long this channel's been around. All right, Christine says, so glad you're back. Hello from New York. Yay! Bethany Grace, it's so cool. Never knew you could do this. I know, right? One of my ideas, hopefully soon, is to have guest people on. I have to figure it out. I have a couple of people that I want to work with. Cassie from Thrift Thick said she would help me. Lily from Lily Spurgeon said she would help me. And those are going to be the two people that I'm going to work with first to try to get them in like a corner so that we can all chat together. And then maybe invite other people to join us in the morning for our chat. So that's going to be the next step for the chat. I think that would be really fun. Just invite some of my friends to talk. Maybe Jessica from Jam Beauty 89 and Laura from Mrs. Lola Lynn and Andrea from Andrea Mattiliano and you know, people that I've been friends with for a really long time. I would love to have on the show, or on the chat, we should say. Okay, let's see. Abby June, on the iPhone YouTube app says its comments are disabled as well. Okay, that's good to know. So I will put that in the description of the video from now on, that you have to be, that most like the best place to get on the chat is on a desktop computer or a laptop computer. Thank you for that information. Naomi says, hi, Naomi. It's good to see you. All right, Grady. Jen, I've heard lots and lots of thoughts on this on YouTube, but I wanted to hear your current faves. What's your favorite brushes and why? Inexpensive and high-end. All right, high-end. Outer Beauty are my favorites, and nobody ever talks about them. I got them at IMATS, and I told them, I said, they've got to start getting their face out there on YouTube. They are amazing, amazing brushes. This is their round kabuki brush, and you can see the density there. I mean, just absolutely amazing. I just got their I thought it was an eye brush set, but it's not. It's like a contour kind of set. This one is the round refiner, and you can just see how dense these things are. They're crazy. This one's really nice for concealer. See how it's like pointed and it's tapered all the way down to here. Oh, amazing. So those are fantastic. As far as drugstore, definitely Real Techniques are my favorites. I absolutely love those. I've been using this blush brush for powder, and I really like that. I don't like it for blush. I don't think that it's dense enough for blush. It doesn't do it for me for the blush. But Real Techniques definitely for drugstore. Absolutely. And the regular line I really, really like. I haven't tried the new fancy line, but I really like the regular line. All right, Annette. Hi, Annette. Love the way we can see everyone's chat here now. Awesome. I know, right? Can you guys see the chat on the side now? Because I can see it on the side now where I couldn't see it before. So I'm doing this a totally different way than I did in previous weeks. Maybe they changed it. Do you guys see the chat on the side of the video? That would be amazing if you did. Let me know. Liz says, you're fill-in for the last 2 weeks. Oh, Lily, yes, I'm sorry. Now I understand your comment. I'm going to go back up. Liz. Lily was good. I hope you had an awesome time. Thank you. Lily, really, I mean, she's so wonderful. She's such a good person. She's so knowledgeable. Lily Spurgeon, who took over the chat for me for the past 2 weeks. She is such a sweetheart. Oh my goodness. We've been texting back and forth lately. Last night I put up the chat preview at like, I don't know, 2 a.m. or something, 1:30. And she's like, Jen, go to bed. And I'm like, I know. So yeah. So thank you so much, Liz, for clarifying. Sorry, I'm a little slow. All right. 2010 Paris Lover DMK. Hello from Northeast Ohio, unwrapping my Sephora VIB Rouge goodies as I watch you. Ooh, I'm so excited for you. I got some VIB Rouge goodies. They're going to go into a big haul and review once all these vlogs are up. And then I've pre-recorded like 6 videos that I recorded before IMATS. So I've got a lot of videos coming up. The next one that's not IMATS related is the review of the Too Faced Sugar Pop palette. I'm about halfway through with the video for that. I have a little demo that I did with that, so that's why that's taking a really long time. But that'll be up next, and then after that, after I've tried all of my IMATS stuff for a while, that's when I'll do a review of all that. But that's exciting to well, the IMATS stuff and the VIB Rouge stuff. I didn't get a whole lot for VIB Rouge, but that's exciting to unwrap that stuff. So fun. Bethany Grace says it's 12:11 here in Australia. I know, it's the middle of the night, girlfriend. Stephanie. Shara, oh, she's giving some advice to Shara about the jojoba oil under her eyes for her concealer. Awesome. That's a really good idea. Cool. I actually got this jojoba oil. I haven't used it too much. This is from, I know it's a giant bottle. This is from Coastal Scents. I want to do a video of Coastal Scents products that are not eyeshadow because I don't think people realize how much other stuff Coastal Scents have. So I've been trying things out, and of course I'm giving you my honest review. They had given me a gift card after I did the Revealed 3 review, and I just bought a ton of stuff. But you know, girlfriend, I'm going to be honest. There's some stuff I like, some stuff I don't like. But this is something, if you're looking for jojoba oil, I think this was like 20 bucks or something for this giant bottle. All right. Let's see. Sunfish out of water. Yay. Hi, Melissa. I didn't know that Melissa was your real name. I haven't been able to be here since the first week. Glad to be back. Glad to have you back. I've seen your comments a lot. Oh, I know you. I know you from forever ago. Sarah Bramble, good morning, another Australian. Oh my goodness, hanging with me, ladies, hanging with me. Sid Ritchie, thank you for the take on MAC items. I love makeup. However, I don't always like going to certain stores or certain makeup counters because of the vibe I get from employees. Yes, that's a big deal to me. Like, I go into Sephora and they like know me, you know, like they're like, hey, you know, like, and well, my favorite person left, but they know me there, and it's fun to have people know you in a store, you know. All right. Let's see. Naomi says, oh, Sid says, greetings from Arkansas. That's awesome. Naomi says, you guys are so cute. Oh, must have been when John popped in. I feel the same way about the Too Faced selfie powder. I don't get it. Naomi said, I agree. It's kind of weird. All right. Amber says, good morning. Jen, real quick before I run to church, how do you decide what color combinations to wear? I look at my pals and just want to run for the hills. Okay. This is what I do. And hopefully you're still here. And I'm sorry it took me so long to get to this. Okay. Let me find a palette. Okay, let's just talk about naked. Let's just take out my naked too. So what I do is I decide on like a color that's about my skin tone, a tone that's just about my skin tone. So it might be a neutral color. It might be a color. Actually, you know what? Let's get out the Mega Pro because this has a lot more shades. So like I may use this all over my lid because it's similar to my lid color. I may use this all over my lid. You know, something that's similar to my skin tone for my lid color. Okay. Then I get a crease color. Okay, that's going to be my transition color. That's going to be a little bit deeper than your skin tone in a neutral shade. So good ones for me are like this Dusty Rose I like using in my crease. I'll sometimes use Sienna very lightly. Fawn if I'm going a little bit lighter. Khaki is really nice as a, thank you, baby. Khaki is very nice as a transition color. So, you know, a color that's deeper than your skin tone for your crease. Then you want to pick a shade that's even deeper for your crease to kind of deepen that up. So this could be any colors you want. You just got to think about the tone. You know what I'm saying? So you're thinking about something that's got a tone that's similar to your lid color, one that's darker for the one that's for your transition. I hope I'm explaining this okay. The one that's for your transition is always going to be a neutral shade. But then for your crease color, you're going a little bit deeper. So I'll get that into the crease, whatever the deeper color. So if I use blush, maybe I'll use Merlot lined into my crease, or maroon, or let's see, maybe wisteria or stone, you know, into my crease. Then I get a highlight shade, which is going to be lighter than my skin tone for my inner corner. So these babies over here are going to be lighter. So those are going to go in my inner corner. Then I need a brow bone color that's about the same color as my skin tone, maybe a little bit lighter to blend out these deeper colors. So it's not, don't think about the colors as much as thinking about how they relate to your skin color. You know what I'm saying? And then work with it from there. As far as choosing the actual colors, I kind of go with what I'm wearing. If I'm wearing something really loud and obnoxious, I usually tone down my makeup. If I'm wearing more neutral colors, I usually pop out my makeup a little bit more. So hopefully that helps. You know, hopefully that made sense. I'm not sure if that made sense, but hopefully it did. But that's kind of the way I go with it. Oh, and then lower lash line, I usually do whatever I put in my crease, I usually put on my lower lash line, or I'll use an eyeliner. All right, so hopefully that worked, Amber. Hopefully you're still here, or hopefully you come back. Morgan Thomas, hi, my name is Morgan Thomas. I am a new YouTube. What are your favorite makeup brands? Favorite makeup brands, the Balm. For drugstore, Maybelline's probably my favorite. They've been the most consistent lately. Let's see, what other ones? I like Urban Decay a lot. Kat Von D is one of my favorites. Yes. Coastal Scents actually has some really good stuff that I've been really impressed with lately. So, yeah, I like L'Oreal, a lot of L'Oreal stuff. Sunfish out of water, missing church here too. That's why I haven't been here since week 1, but wasn't feeling 100%. Figured needed a makeup chat fix. Nice. So, you know, you relax a little bit for the morning. All right, Bradley, it's good to have you here. I'm sorry you missed church, but I guess if you needed the time off, you needed to kind of relax a bit. Bradley Walsh, do you have any suggestions for really bold palettes? I love bright colors, trying different combinations together. Okay, so I'm really sad that I put that stuff upstairs in the attic before I did my chat, because I'm missing a lot of the palettes that I would recommend for you, because we're having people over. If you missed that part, we're having people over. So I put a huge box of stuff up in the attic. So let's see, hold on a minute. Bold palettes. Okay. So if you can find any of the Urban Decay, oh, I'm getting texted. Lily's trying to come into the chat. She overslept, but her son's been waking up all night. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, back to Bradley. All right, Bradley. The new Too Faced Color Pop eyeshadow palette. Color Pop. Yes. So, you know, my brain is spacing because I don't have it in front of me, and I'm like freaking out that maybe I'm saying it wrong. Yes, I'm pretty sure. The new Too Faced palette with the bright colors. Oh, amazing. Love it. Also, that new Anastasia palette looks amazing. They have consistently good eyeshadows. I haven't swatched it. I can't vouch for it, but really nice shades. Oh, I was going to say the Urban Decay Vice palettes. If you can find any of those are really bold and poppy and awesome. Also, Kat Von D, if you can find any of her more bold eyeshadow palettes, those are great. The Urban Decay, let's see, where's the Urban Decay? I know it's here somewhere. The Electric palette. Thank you, baby. See, my husband has to help me with my eyeshadow palette. See, love him. He's so perfect for me. The Urban Decay Electric palette. Those are a little hard to work with though, because they're so bold and crazy. But those would be my suggestions, Bradley. All right, Christine Sanchez says, have you ever tried the Milani lipstick? They're on sale at CVS for $2.99, but I don't know if they're good. Okay, they have a really strong smell. Like they smell like fruit punch. Really strong, but they are moisturizing. I would say the wear time on them is pretty typical. Drying, No, not really drying, but the smell is kind of overwhelming. So if you don't like a lot of scent on your lips, I would not get them. But the colors are beautiful. You know, try one or two, or try one and see if you like it. You know, go in the car, try it on, see if you like it, go back in the store, get some more. That's what I would do, because for $2.99, woo, that's awesome if you like them. All right, Julia Paul, what's your favorite drugstore brand? This was asked before, I'm sure I said a minute ago. I would say Maybelline #1, L'Oreal #2. Liz Plowman, hi Liz. I was watching both this and What's Up in Makeup at the same time. Now I can totally focus on this. P.S. Your hair looked great in the video. Thank you. I've been blow drying my hair. I'm so lazy with my hair. I'm so not a hair person. I usually just let it like drip dry, but I actually blew it dry and it looks better. The only thing about the video is if you look, see, now you're going to be noticing a piece of my hair went like this, and then there was like a long piece sticking out, and it's driving me nuts. And then at one point there's like this little fuzzy hair that appears up here. It's like, really, like I'm editing it, I'm looking at it forever. This like little things bother me. But yes, thank you very much. I've been trying to do new things with my hair because, you know, some people say things sometimes about my hair, and somebody said my hair looked like a toddler's, and that's okay. That's all right. It did kind of, because it's, you know, kind of flat and frizzy. Oh well. I'm working on it though. I'm working on it, but thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. All right, definitely, and I'm not going to butcher the second part. Kisses from the Philippines. Yay! Oh, that's so exciting. I had one of my best friends in elementary school was from the Philippines. Her dad was military and her mom was from the Philippines. Very exciting. Naomi says, I always miss this, so I'm watching before I watch What's Up in Makeup. That's fine. They're not, you know, it doesn't have to be linear. It's okay. All right, Mary Bloods. Hi, Jen. I love you so much. Oh, thank you. LOL. Well, I'm kind of newish to this makeup stuff, especially lippy. So can you recommend a very true red lipstick, a pretty pink, a lip gloss, or red and a lip scrub? Holy moly. I'm late on trend, so I don't know if it's new or not, but my friend showed me her LA Girl glazed lip paints collection, and they look so pretty, but being sort of a beginner, should I purchase them or hold off until I get the hang of things? Oh, and can you recommend a nude eyeshadow palette? Okay, so there's lots going on here. All right. So very, I don't know what price range you're in on this. So as far as the pinks, I talked about a little bit earlier, the Rimmel Airy Fairy and the Revlon Kissable Balm Stain and Adore. Those would be my favorite pinks. As far as reds, there's a really nice balm stain in, I forget what it is. I can't remember. But there's a balm stain that's red that I really, really like a lot as far as drugstore stuff. If you're going high end and you want something crazy, F-Bomb by Urban Decay, I think this one's it, is Crazy. Swatch that one. Actually, I guess that's more of like a pinky red. It's not really a true red. I think true red. That's pinky red. Okay, this is the Revlon Lip Butter. That's more of like a deep red. In what's this? Red Velvet. That's more of a deep red. Girlfriend, you put me on the spot because I don't usually use a whole lot of red, so it's like, woo! Let's see what else I got. All right, reds. I have a bunch of reds. Just not sure where they are. I don't want to spend my whole time looking for that though. So, I mean, as far as the ones that I use, they're not really true reds though. That's what I got. Let's see. I said the pink, lip gloss, pink or red, and a lip scrub. Lip scrub, I personally really love the e.l.f. Lip scrub, the little lipsticky looking one. And the thing is awesome. I really love that one a lot. There's a company called Treat Beauty. They make really good lip scrubs. I've heard awesome things about the Lush lip scrub. Those are really good. I've heard. I haven't tried those. Lip glosses. Lip glosses, I don't know. I mean, do you want a pigmented one, a not pigmented one? I like the Balms lip glosses. Those are really nice. This one is in Read My Lips. Well, it's called Read My Lips is the name of the line, and this one's called Bam, and it's kind of a pinky gloss. I like that one a lot. Yeah, it's got a scent to it though. It's got like a fruity scent. I don't know if you like that or not. Another one, the NYX butter glosses are amazing. If you like those, the original butter glosses are awesome. Hopefully I got some good stuff in there. Let's see. Okay, the LA Girl glazed lip paints. I got one at IMATS. They are insane. They are insane pigmentation. I don't have it with me right this. Actually, you know what? I think it's over here. Hold on a second. Let me see. give you a little preview. Hopefully I can find it quickly because I want to get to some other people, but let me see. Let's see if it's in here. Okay, this was, no, that's not it. Hold on, hold on. I might have it somewhere else. Oh, okay, I don't know where it is. I must have put it in my other stuff. I have so much stuff, girlfriend. I lose stuff because I have too much stuff. It's just stupid how much stuff I have. All right, but I have a YouTube channel, so that's why I have so much stuff. I wouldn't have this much stuff if I didn't have a YouTube channel, but they're insane. So honestly, like if you're new to makeup and you're not used to wearing it, people are going to be looking at you, let you know, like, what in the world is she doing? Because they're not used to seeing you like that, and you may not get the reaction that you're looking for because they're just not. What are you doing? His son's over there yelling at the iPad. But you may not get the reaction you're looking for. So I personally would, if I were you, I would start off kind of slow into it, so that the people around you, John, hey John, can you quiet down a little bit, buddy? I appreciate it. Just don't yell so much. You can go ahead and talk, just don't yell. All right? He's jumping off the chair. He's diving. Okay. But yeah, just start off slow and kind of let the people around you kind of get used to you wearing makeup before you go a little crazy with something like that. That's my opinion, because then they're more likely to be receptive to something crazy like a lip paint. You know what I'm saying? All right. Nude eyeshadow palette. If you don't own any, pick out which naked palette you like the best and get that, because those are amazing. Also, I am personally really liking the La Palette Nude one from L'Oreal. I'm really having fun with that palette. So those would be those. All right, moving on. All right, so hopefully, Mary, I helped out a lot. All right, hopefully. Soul, soul, soul. I love that. That's cute. All right, Milani lipsticks are fantastic. They smell kind of like watermelons. So if that bothers you, I would say stay away from them, but they're really pigmented and glide on smoothly. I agree. I agree. Naomi says, I didn't know you were friends with Andrea. I've been watching her forever. Yeah, she's awesome. We've been subscribed to each other's channels for a really long time. All right. Definitely, I don't want to butcher your name. Have you tried the Smashbox lip lacquers? No, I haven't. That's something I haven't tried. How was it? She's having second thoughts of getting the full-sized one. Yeah, I haven't tried them. Sorry. Tristan says, wow, I'm going to look up your old profile. I do make makeup vlogs, vlogs, and make makeup vlogs. So really new to it though. Watch all your videos. Oh, thank you. Just saying what's up in makeup is cool. Oh, thank you, Tristan. I appreciate that a lot. All right. Deanne says, you said my name right. Yay. Love you, Jen. I'm sick to death of browns, beige, taupe, earthy palettes. I'm seeing more rose golds, which is great, but not a lot of mattes. Any ideas? I'm kicking myself for putting that bag up in the attic. All right. But it'll take me forever to go get it. So I can't do it. Okay. Did I put it up there? I bet you I did. Okay, the new palette that I got, you'll have to check it out on the Serenity and Scott. If you look up Samantha Riley's channel, okay, and you go to her video the palette she created with Serenity and Scott. Oh my goodness, girlfriend. It is awesome. I am absolutely loving it. It's got a lot of mauve-y tones, if I remember right. I wish I had it, but it's a neutrally palette, but it's got some pops in it that I really, really like a lot. So check that out. And I'm trying to think anything else. Have you looked at the Kat Von D Interstellar? Because that's got those purples, those cool tone purples. You know, I really like this one a lot. Let's see, anything else that's... all my stuff that I'm using right now is not here, which totally stinks. Let me see if there's anything else I have down here as far as like being tired of neutrally palettes. What about the Balms palettes? Have you tried the Balms palettes? They have really nice eyeshadows. This is the Rockstar palette. This is a really nice one, and I got to swatch at the Birchbox store their new Balm Voyage 2 palette. That one seemed really nice. The Balm's got some really nice colorful palettes. So hopefully, but you were looking for mattes. Ooh, I just realized you were looking for mattes. Still, Samantha's palette has a lot of mattes in it. And this one has a lot of mattes in it. The Interstellar has, well, I guess no, maybe not. It's got like, they're not shimmery though. They're like satins. So I don't know, maybe that one. I really like that one though. I like that one a lot. Yeah, they're not coming out with a whole lot of bright, colorful matte palettes. What is it? The ColourPop one from Too Faced, that one, they're not matte. They have like a little sparkle in them, but honestly, it feels like there's like a matte base and then they just lay that sparkle on top. It's a very weird, I've never seen it before, the way they put that sparkle in there. It's not like a chunky fallout kind of sparkle. It's like a very subtle sparkle. I don't know. I like it a lot. All right. My Fabulous Life with Lupus. I forget. Oh, Carmel. That's what your name was. Carmel, I think. I hope I'm saying it right. I recommended you go to Lily's channel not that long ago. From Utah. She's at Dixie Hospital this morning. I know Lily's not feeling good either this morning, but I'm glad that you're here. You and Lily really need to chat because she's not feeling good either. She has lupus too. Ugh, okay. Well, I'm glad that you're here, even though you're not really feeling that well. Linda's here from the Beauty Puzzle. Yay. Hi, Linda. She's got a fantastic channel. Couldn't comment on my iPhone this morning, so I got my laptop. Yeah, a couple people had that exact same problem, hon. So I'm putting that in the description for next week. Tori Beauty Headline 101. Good morning from New York. I have a YouTube channel, and I want to know what videos would be good to start with. Okay. You're starting a channel, you want to pick the most useful videos you can do. A lot of people start with like a getting to know me thing. And this is the thing. Human nature is to want to do things, want to spend your time benefiting yourself. Okay. And I hate to say that, but it's true. We want to do things that benefit ourselves. So like, you know, some random person online that you don't know, getting to know them may not be top priority. You know what I'm saying? So try to find something that is a brand new product and then review it or use it. You know, you do a tutorial using some brand new products. Drugstore products are very hard. It's very hard to find really good drugstore product reviews on YouTube because a lot of the people that are really good, they are starting to earn some money and they can afford the high-end stuff, but then they start to forget about the drugstore stuff. So brand new drugstore products, which you can find out about in What's Up in Makeup, get a couple of those, do a review or a look with those. That would be amazing. You know, just try to figure out what's relevant right now. Look for a celebrity that has a really good look and do a look that looks just like them, an inspired look. Things like that. Things that people will be searching for, things that are relevant to people where somebody can learn something. DIY videos, stuff like that. That would be my suggestion. Hopefully that's helpful. Okay, Poetry Chick. I can see the chat on the side. Cool, good to know. Am I that far behind? I'm so behind. I only have 20 minutes left, so I'm probably not going to get to all of the comments, but I hopefully I'll get to as many as I can. Sunfish Out of Water. I think Makeup Revolution has been mentioned in the chat before. In relation to your thoughts, rebrands copying, duping other products, just to jog your memory. I remember that. Okay, yes, we did talk about that one week. Their line's probably 90% obvious dupes, attempts at dupes, though I've seen some rave reviews. Okay, so Makeup Revolution is like that. They like dupe other products. Oh, okay. Five Below seems to do that a lot. The palettes they have there. Marlene says she sees the chat. Cool. Tristan says TTC blogs. Oh, Trying to Conceive. Awesome. I used to watch. I had a friend when I first started this channel that had a TTC video blog, and it was very interesting. I wish you all the best. Hopefully it turned into a pregnancy vlog soon. I hope so. All right. All right. Thank you for the response, Deanne and Naomi, about seeing the chat. Karina, hi, Karina. Karina Kaboom has an amazing nail polish channel. Click on her name to go to her channel. She's awesome. Jen, what do you think about the Clinique Pops? I want the lavender one. Should I get it? I got one of those when they first came out, and I hated it, and I returned it. It was not pigmented. I forget which one I had. I want to say it was a corally one. Didn't like it. It wasn't pigmented. But a lot of people do like them. I didn't like it. And I know you're a color kind of girl, so I don't know if you're going to like them, to be completely honest. That's my opinion about those. Slavica, yes, we see the chat. Thank you so much. Julia says, hey, from Connecticut, what skincare products do you recommend for oily skin? Thanks so much. Okay, I don't have oily skin, so I have trouble recommending skincare for oily skin. I'm so sorry. If you know skincare for oily skin, will you tag Julia? It's her last name is spelled Itzler, Itzler, I believe is how it's pronounced. Or send her a message or something. Let her know some skincare for oily skin, because I don't feel educated enough to recommend things for her. Sorry, Julia. All right. Zainab says it's really nice of you to sit down and actually talk to us. Yeah, well, I love it. I love it, and answer questions instead of doing a video and saying things companies pay you to say. You're the best. Sorry for my English. Your English is great. I'm not sure. I forget where you said you were from, but I believe you said you were Middle Eastern. If I tried to speak your language, I would butcher it. So you're doing fantastic. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it does drive me a little bonkers when people will pay so much money. I was talking to some people that had smaller companies at IMATS, and they were saying, you know, how these companies pay these bigger YouTube users to promote their products, and then their company blows up, and it's like, I don't know. I guess it's advertising. It's all about advertising. But, you know, I don't know. I never want to be that person. If you can know that if I am saying something is good, it's because it's genuinely good. And I will even tell you if there's downsides, even if I really like it, I will still tell you what the downsides are. What's going to be hard is if I actually work with a company to design something someday and then some part of it isn't my favorite. It's like, I'm going to be in some trouble. I better make sure that it's perfect before it's released, because I'm going to have to tell you if something's not good about it. All right, Lori says, what subscription box is the absolute best? Boxy Charm, no doubt about it. I can show you real quick my Boxy Charm that I just got. These are all out. I'll just unbox it for you. This is an Ofra Pink Sapphire powder. It's gigantic. It's huge, and it's really sparkly. I personally don't think I'll be using this just because I don't use things like this. I totally just messed up my hands. I rubbed all that lipstick all over myself. Makeup remover wipes. Hold on a minute. I just dropped the top of that. I'll pick it up later. Okay. Dry it off. Okay. So it's like super sparkly. I probably won't use that, but it's huge. This is $21 a month, by the way. So you got the Ofra. What do they call this? They call this a derma mineral powder. I don't know. We got this. This is a little mini perfume by Harvey Prince, and it's a roller ball. And this scent is amazing. It's called Hello. I have like 4 of these, but I love it, so I'm really happy to have it. And then this Vincent Longo, this is a double-sided eyeliner. I have everything in the packaging still because I haven't filmed this yet. I'm like way behind my Boxy Charms, but this is they're just 2 shades of brown. Hold on. I'll swatch them. So this one's like a grayish kind of brown, and this one is more of like a warm toned brown. So there's that one. And then we got this full-size Cool Way smoothing lotion. This is all $21. And it's just like a little pumpy thing for smoothing out your hair. And then we got the Reveal 2 palette. $21, girlfriend. Boxy Charm is amazing. I did get that product. I did get Boxy Charm for promotion, but I can't lie about this. I can't lie about this. And everybody, and it's not just because I get it for promotion that I get this stuff. I think there were variations in like whether you got a lip pencil or you got an eye pencil, what the Ofra product you got. I think there was variations in that. But everybody gets the same thing. So Boxy Charm, girlfriend, Boxy Charm. All right, Tory Beauty Headline 101. I really wanted to go to IMATS, but you have to be 18. I know they changed that this year. I met over at the NYX after party. I met Zafira Fashion, who is younger, and she was very upset about not being able to get into IMATS this year. I think that this year she wasn't able to get in, or maybe she was, I don't know. But anyway, I watched a vlog of hers where she talked about that and how she's really upset that a lot of the people that watch her channel weren't able to get into IMATS this year. Hopefully you'll be 18 soon. Grady Bird, I saw your preview video at 2 a.m. and I tried to join it. I got excited. Maybe we're having a secret midnight chat. That'd be funny. I know. I'm not putting it up that late. I don't know why. Next time I'll just have to put up when I wake up in the morning. I just wanted to be more prepared. So, and I'm trying to figure out this whole chat thing still. Naomi says, I just bought the Too Faced Sugar Pop palette, waiting for it to get delivered. Hope it's good. I love mine. I love it. Like, I love it. The way it blends, it's beautiful. I mean, the application process is so easy. Oh, I hope you love it. If you like those colors, I really think you're going to love it. Christine says Boxy Charm is by far the best. I agree. Lily's here. Hi, Lily. I know you overslept, which you should have because you're not feeling well. You should have overslept. Lori says, thanks, Naomi. Going to give it a try. Stephanie says Boxy Charm. She's going to cancel over other ones. Delilah says, hello from the Isle of Man. Nice. I'm a bit bummed I'm so late. That's okay. Oh, my goodness, we only got 13 minutes left. Naomi says, I hope you like it. I'm not sure which one that's relating to. These are some weird, funky little emojis that are on the side. They look like ducks. There's like a sad duck and a happy duck. Tristan in Ohio, there isn't a MAC store, just the small counters at Macy's in the store at the Boise Mall. Once went and the lady was snobby. Have you ever tried the Urban Decay Naked Foundation? Yes. I was not that impressed. It's okay. It is what it is. I mean, it's a naked foundation. It's not, it's got a very light coverage. Lasting power is average. Yeah, it's okay. I wouldn't say I recommend it. It's not bad, but it's nothing to spend a ridiculous amount of money on. That's my opinion on it. But it's definitely not a bad foundation. Monica says, hey, just had to go to my laptop because I couldn't get it on the phone. Yes. Okay. I will definitely be putting that in the comment in the description under the next video. But now I can. Do you know where Croatia is? Girlfriend, you are killing me on my geography. I've heard of Croatia. Do I know exactly where it is? I know that it's small. But I'm sorry. I'm not terrible. Oh, I'm terrible. I'm terrible. Geography is not my strength. I'm sorry. That's a quiz right there, and I failed. I failed miserably. All right, Sunfish Out of Water Drugstore Foundation recommendations. Oh, she's giving some. So she says, Physicians Formula Super CC. If you can find a match, there's only 2 or 3 shades. Ooh. Hard Candy's new Glamouflage Foundation. She says she likes. She says good options for fair to medium, but 0 for darker. Truly despicable in that regard. I agree. There needs to be lots of skin tones. Are you kidding me? I hate it when companies do that, when they don't release, you know, all of the skin tones. Like they load it up in that like light medium category, and then they miss like the super light, and then they miss the dark. It's like spread it out a bit. Spread it out a bit. All right, Morgan Thomas. Hi, Morgan. Oh, I already got that one. Wait a minute. What happened? Didn't you already comment, Morgan? Didn't I already answer that? I think I already talked to you about favorite makeup brands, Morgan. I think maybe you thought I wasn't going to answer you, so you put it in again, I think. All right, been getting Ipsy for almost 2 years or so and over it. Yeah, I like my Ipsy. My last Ipsy bag was really good. I actually really liked my last Ipsy. I had a lot of really good stuff. Should I show you? No, I don't think I have it. Oh, yes, I do. I do have it. What did I do with it? I put it in here. I'll show you quickly what I got in my last Ipsy. See, this is turning into unboxings. Look. Too Faced Melted lipstick. So excited about that. A little mini The Balm eyeshadow. Julie G nail polish. I love these. Chlorine dry shampoo. This is one of my faves. And I got a rollerball perfume. So to me, that is well worth over 10 bucks. Like this one was like an amazing Ipsy bag. This is probably my favorite Ipsy bag I've gotten in like 2 years. And the bag is really super cute. So yeah, this was an amazing Ipsy bag, but this is not typical how amazing this one is. So yeah, it's been okay. It hasn't been, you know, it's $10. I think I get $10 worth of stuff, but does it blow me away? Most of the time, no, but yeah. Linda says she stopped getting Ipsy too. Samantha Richmond says, good morning. Says she missed half of the chat already, but made it for the rest. Yay, glad you're here. Do you ever use any Korean beauty products? Yes. My favorite Korean beauty product is this one, the Makeup Helper. It is my favorite powder of all time. It is so incredibly finely milled. It's just amazing. I actually had somebody that volunteered to put in an order for me for this, and I slacked and I didn't do it. And it's $22, and I don't really need another powder, but yeah, that's my favorite. And just whatever I got in mini boxes I've used, but I haven't gone out and bought Korean beauty products just because they're not as accessible for people on my channel. So it's not really as useful as far as the channel goes. And I don't need any more makeup. I only buy it now for the channel. So, all right. Naomi says, I've been getting bored with Ipsy. Been doing it for a little over a year and starting to get bored of it too. Yeah. Let's see. Marlene says, don't understand the transition color. What's the purpose? The purpose of a transition color in eyeshadow is to increase the depth here so that when you lay another color on top of it, it gives you that much more depth. I can see why some people would say that it's not necessary. I think it's a very subtle difference. Is it really necessary? Probably not necessary, but I really do feel like it deepens up the crease to give you more of a multi-dimensional look. That's my opinion, but yeah, Marlene, that's why I do it. My Fabulous Life with Lupus. Jen, do you find the Nails Ink formula like the boho chic you mentioned in this week's What's Up in Makeup actually does get that level of opaque coverage with 2 coats. I haven't tried that particular one. Every Nails Inc nail polish that I've ever bought, I've loved. So I would imagine that it probably will, because I trust that brand. That brand has done me well. So I would say probably, but I'm not going to vouch on it because I haven't tried it. So yes. Delilah, Jen, do you have a matte lip color for spring? Working on that. Can you stop yelling, please? Thank you, buddy. He's watching Disney. Oh, toodles. Okay, matte lip color for spring. I haven't invested a lot of time in that. I need to, though. I need to invest more time in that. I probably do. I just, off the top of my head, I can't. Oh, it's just not something I've put much thought into. I'm sorry, Delilah. I'll work on that one. Sorry. Okay. Definitely. I can't pronounce your name. Sorry. I'm not even going to try. I love the balm too. The balm is awesome. Delilah Winchester says, me 3. Jackie says, hi from Minnesota. Hi, Jackie. Naomi says, Marlene, I use the transition shade to help my colors blend together nicely with no harsh lines and add depth and dimension. Yep. Julia Paul says, have you ever tried e.l.f. Cosmetics, and if so, do you like it? e.l.f. definitely has some major misses for me. Major misses. I do not care for their eyeshadow pans, the ones that are the palettes. I love their lip scrubs. Their lipsticks are pretty nice. I find them to be a little bit drying. I love their blushes. The blushes are awesome. But it's not a brand that I go to a lot because there's so many misses. But it's okay. It's okay. Some of their brushes can be really nice too. So, oh yeah, John likes the eyeshadow primer. I forgot about that. Yes, it's not my favorite eyeshadow primer, but it definitely works. You're on a budget. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, baby. You're awesome. Naomi says, he's so, love him. Naomi says, I got the Balm lip gloss in my Birchbox last month and an eyeshadow in my Ipsy this month, and it's the first time I've ever tried the brand, and I'm loving them. Yes, me too. Marlene, Naomi, whenever I try all that, it's a muddy mess. I'm totally a lid color person only. Yeah. You just got to get that contrast. You got to make sure that your lid color is significantly lighter than whatever you're putting in your crease. So, I mean, this should be close to whatever tone. This should be closer to your, a little, the same as your skin tone, or a little tiny bit darker, or sometimes you can even go a little bit lighter and get a really nice contrast. But then your crease color needs to be darker than your skin tone, or else it's not going to work and it'll muddy up. Let's see. Amber says, got it. Thanks so much. No problem. Yay. Because that was a long answer. I think that was a good one, though. I like that question from Amber. Lily says, Carmel, how are you? My fabulous life with lupus. Yes. Delilah Winchester, what brushes do you use, Marlene? I find that makes a huge difference. It can. Tristan Smallwood at Bradley Walsh, the Urban Decay Electric Pressed Pigment Palette is the bomb for bright, bold colors. Yes, I agree. Naomi says, I used to be like that when I first started doing makeup, but you just have to practice it, and it looks good when you get the hang of it. Beauty Puzzle says that new Anastasia palette looks amazing, looks really fun. Yes, it does. It does look really fun. Will I get it? Probably not, but it does look really fun. Marlene says she can't do brushes. That's the other problem. She's 48 and grew up in the sponge era. Well, you know, you can try new things, Marlene. You can try new things. It's never too late to try new things. You're only 48. You're acting like 48's old. 48 is not old. If you want a really nice eyeshadow brush set, the Ego Tools eyeshadow brush set is amazing. So if you want like an inexpensive drugstore brush set to try for eyeshadow, highly recommend that one. Comes in like with the little like pouchy thingy, like the little, what you call it, like the makeup brush holder, little roll. It's pretty awesome. C Fudge says, oh, is that a reptile or a spider behind you from Newfoundland, Canada? That is a desert tortoise. And her name is Guinevere the Princess Tortoise, and she is awesome. All right, I got 4 minutes left. And then I got to finish getting ready for my daughter's birthday party. Okay. Marlene says I'm 48, not 148, or I 48, lol. It's so funny. Okay, Delilah says for Bradley, cheaper version of the sleek makeup acids. They're so bright for the bright eyeshadow recommendations. That's the only thing I don't like about this compared to the other the other way we were doing the chat is that when you were replying to each other, I could see what is somebody else and what was for me. Samantha Richmond talks about how I have my tortoise behind me. Thank you, Samantha. Naomi says also, if it seems to muddy up, you should try a lighter hand. Just slowly build up the color. That's true. That's true. Tori Beauty Headline 101 just bought 4 Milani lipsticks at CVS yesterday, and they're very pigmented, and they were only $3. Also found a Milani eyeshadow stick at the Dollar Tree. Sweet. Yeah, just that scent, that smell that bothers some people. Emily says, hi from Central Ohio. Any powder recommendations, high-end or drugstore? I love you too. Okay, let's see. Drugstore, I love this one. The Rimmel Stay Matte is amazing. I like this one. People with dry skin don't seem to really like this one. This is the NYX blotting powder. It's the mattifying blotting powder. I like that one a lot. For higher end, of course, the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish is actually really nice. I love this Vincent Longo powder, but this one's really overpriced, I think, for what it is. The Milani one is also really nice for drugstore. I like that one a lot. Let's see, what else? Is that all I'm doing for powder right now? That's all I've got for powder right now that I'm working on, because I don't use those. Those are John's. But those are the ones I'm working on right now as far as powder goes. Oh no, due to high volume comment, the loading is disabled. Click here to continue loading comments. Holy moly. All right, sure. Ooh. Okay, I totally just lost where I was now. Oh no! And I'm almost out of time, and I lost where I was, and my battery's dying. Oh my goodness, we're in some trouble here. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm way behind, kids. My battery's dead, but that's okay. I'm almost out of time anyway. I have 2 minutes left. All right. I totally lost where I was because it made me refresh. Is it going to reach? I think it was going to reach. Okay. Thank you, baby. You just plug it in. Did it work? Oh, it's working. Yay. Thank you. Okay. I better just find something to comment on because I'm losing. I totally lost where I was. Oh my goodness. I'm so behind. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's so many comments. Okay, I found it. Okay. Okay, Briley says, thanks for the help, Jem. One more question. Do you have any tips for doing ombre lips? No, I'm not that fancy. I don't. I've never even tried it, Bradley. I'm sorry. Monica, hey, just had to jump on my laptop because I couldn't comment on my phone. I know. But oh, that's the Croatia. Hold on a minute. I already got that one. Yeah, making me feel okay. I think I don't know what my geography again. That's okay. All right. Marlene says, I'm a different scent everyday person. Me too. I like to have at least 50 different scents. If you checked out Scentbird yet, Scentbird's awesome for that. You like to mix it up. Amanda says, I'm looking for my Holy Grail foundation, combination skin. Any suggestions? You help out Amanda. Amanda, and her last name is spelled Breshears, Breshears, I believe the way that's pronounced. Combination skin, Holy Grail foundation is what she's looking for. Because I have normal skin, I have trouble commenting on that. Delilah says, LOL at Marlene, 41. So we're all good here. She's talking about hooded eyes. I'm going to skip that because that's not really for me. I'm going to skip down until I find. Okay, Mary says, I've watched your other channel from 2006 and OMG, you were so energetic during the Jen in the kitchen. I know. I was in my, late 20s in that video. I know you're busy with work and stuff, but maybe one day you can start back cooking on camera. I would love to. I would love to do more cooking videos. I've been doing that HelloFresh that I got the referral code in my new beauty test tube, and I've been loving it. I would love to do some of those on camera. Kisses from Slovakia from Zuzka. I'm going to say Zuzka. You're the sweetest. Oh, thank you so much. Let's see. A lot of people talking to each other. J-Lo. Hey, from Japan. I love that. I love that. D Davy, hi Daisy. It's not okay to make remarks like your hair looks like a toddler. I know, but people, they're angry people. It's okay. Someone said my hair looked like a toddler. No one gets a pass on being mean, trivial. Your hair looks lovely, neat, clean, and pretty. Thank you, Daisy. I appreciate that. You know, sometimes people just have meanness in their heart. They're angry at something else, and that's okay. If they were, I'd rather them take it out on me than somebody in their real life, because that's not good for anybody in their real life. I can take it. It's all good. Zainab says, what's the easiest way to deep clean brushes? I have a Sephora brush cleaner that I really like, and then baby shampoo. Sometimes I break down and use baby shampoo, and that works just fine. Just the cheapy, you know, Johnson & Johnson's baby shampoo. That's the way I do it. I don't know. I feel like they get clean. Deanne says, if you're new to makeup, any red will do, but don't go for Ruby Woo for a year. That's from Mac. Yeah, that one's kind of crazy. I'm going to try to skip down to people that are talking to me and not each other. Must have MAC lipstick for someone who has none. Nope. This one, Naked Paris. Really like this one. This one's more of a fall color though, but I love that one. I actually won that on a giveaway back when I first started my channel. I don't own a lot of MAC lipsticks, but that one is my fave that I own. But I don't own a lot because I don't go to MAC because they're mean there. Did anyone get the Lily Pulitzer for L'Oreal lipsticks today? Ooh, I don't know about that. I got to look that up. So no. Naomi says, what's your favorite colors to wear in lipsticks? Nudie pinks. My Airy Fairy by Rimmel. I love this color. I love these. They're my faves. I love them. Let's see. Oh, it's 11:03. All right, let's do one more. Have you tried the NARS Audacious lipsticks? No. Looked at them at Sephora, but I looked at the price and walked away quickly. Are these lipsticks really worth $35? No lipstick is worth $35. I don't care. At least to me, I don't care. No lipstick is worth $35. You can have fun and feel good having a lipstick worth $35. If that makes you feel luxurious and beautiful, I guess it's worth $35. But really and truly, I don't think any lipstick stands out that much. And I have quite a few. Like I just got a Marc Jacobs lipstick that I absolutely love, but I don't think it's worth $35. I really don't. I have a YSL lipstick. I don't think that's worth that's $40 or whatever. But specifically those, that is the NARS. I think I have one. This one. Is this I don't know if this is, I don't know. Well, this is the only NARS lipstick that I own, and this is in Dolce Vita. I got it in a Sephora gift set, and it's very sheer. I do really like it, but no way, girlfriend. No way. That's my opinion. Naomi says, agreeing with Jen, loving the L'Oreal palettes. All right. All right. I got to go. I'm sorry. I got to get ready for my daughter's 7th birthday party, but I love you guys. And I thank you so much to everybody who was here and chatted. I will be back next week for a chat unless something crazy happens. I have 100% intention of being back here for a chat. So if I didn't get you your question, I go in order of when you comment, like I don't skip around. So if you get here first, then I'm more likely to answer your questions. So definitely come in, have them ready. And if you get here earlier, I'm more likely to answer them. So I know I missed a lot of really great questions, and I apologize for that, but I do wish you a wonderful rest of your weekend, or if you were in Australia, happy Monday, because it's already Monday. And thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here, and I will see you next week, right? I'm just closing up the chat, so if I can figure out how to do it. Live control room, there it is. Okay. Let me see. Oh no, primary stream is bad. Please correct the frame rate. Ooh, oops. Whoops. How do I end this, baby? How do I end this? I don't even know. Oh. It says that my frame rate is bad. I don't even know how to end this thing. How do I end this? I don't know. We'll just hang out. Oh, here it is. It says resume hangout on air. What's happening here? Did I lose it? What happens? Hold on a minute. What happened? All right. Oh, I figured it out. Okay. Well, you have a good rest of your day, my friends, or have a good day tomorrow if you're in Australia. And I will see you in a video very, very soon. Bye. Bye. Look at that terrible thumbnail. Can I get a thumbnail that doesn't look like hell? I don't know. Hopefully it ended. Did I do it?
Awesome.
That was the end. Like,
thumbnail, it doesn't look like hell.
I think it's done. I think it's over. Let's see. Is it over?
Oh, it didn't shut off.
Ah, it's still live. Are we still live? Ah, it is live.
No, it's not live.
I don't know. Is it over? Can I get a thumbnail that doesn't look like hell? I was still recording. I'm probably still recording. How do I end this? Get off! Get out of my house! Oh, Lily's texting me. Ah, you're still online. Close the window. Close the window. Bye. Off air. No, it says live. Hi, I'm back. I'm going. Stop broadcast. Goodbye.